This is the bit.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just licking my fingers.
I'm wondering where all that waiting time went. We're waiting for Ashes of Creation to come out.
So you did press the button.
Yeah, that's why I said I was doing a bit. Like it looks like a spaceship. Pew 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 pew
Yeah,
pew.
so we gotta talk about Ashes of Creation, the thing that you were hyping up.
Yeah. Oh, it
The
came
thing
out
that
on
Josh Hype
Steam.
said 3 years ago, said to stop falling for the hype.
Yeah, no, it came out on
Was
Steam, and
tempering my expectations.
I was gonna be like, let's
can't
just
buy it
wait.
anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna be, let's
No,
just wait. Yeah, no, I just, yeah. So let's get into it. Oh, the juicies. It's like
All right.
a plump
All right, let's
fruit nectarine. It has the nectar of the dramas and the fun to talk about.
But at this point, we're trying to push the famished horse to the finish line.
Oh, it's gone.
It's not dead yet.
No, it's dead. There's a couple of analogies that I saw people saying about it. We'll get to that later, though.
Well, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
So I don't know if he got. Okay. Okay. Oh God. Oh. Okay. So. If you believe him at face value, right?
The
Stephen
CEO guy.
Stephen Cherie, I think is what his name is.
Something like that, Terrible
Stephen
names.
something. If you believe it at face value, he didn't have controlling power in his project anymore. It was his project. A board of directors came in who had like purchased stock or whatever or whatnot, so that they could like give more funding to the game. So they were gonna fire him, and then so instead of allowing that to happen, he just walked away. Instead, he stood down, and then a bunch of other people that was like directly underneath him also walked out with him in solidarity. And then the company put out a, hey, there's this thing called the WARN Act, and it's a thing that corporations have to put out before they lay off a bunch of people. So they put that out like the very next day. And the rumor is that with this WARN Act thing, they still get paid for like 2 months, but there's no work to be done. But also, they haven't been paid for like the last month of work anyways, and they're likely not to get paid for another further 2 months that they're supposed to get. So this is like the heapingest, steamingest, bubbling pile of crap bullshit that you could ever imagine.
I have more, and this is going to get technical.
Okay.
So I listened to Kira TV's coverage, and he's got information he can't talk about, and because he's gotten 2 hits of information that proved to be true from a single source. So he actually been talked to by somebody inside. Like the day the warn notice was put out in email, they sent him a copy.
Oh, and he wasn't able to talk about it, or did he talk about it?
He gave what he could talk about. So there are no employees at the company. So the dev live stream is supposed to be happening on the 13th.
It's not going to happen.
Developers, not going to happen.
So it's just going to be empty seats.
The sales on Steam were held by Valve.
Right. No. Okay.
And they were going to use that money to pay the development team.
Okay,
they
that's
don't
good.
Have that money, so they can't afford. So they can't. But they're not going to get the money back because Steam is handing out refunds.
Right. So all the purchases got frozen, and they're going to be returned to the people who bought it.
Correct.
However,
it might be a mass. It might be the day after. Say, if enough people do it, they might blanket refund everybody.
Yeah, I think
And I'm
they're
not
going
done
to
yet.
do that
I'm not done
anyways.
yet. So
Okay.
any money they do have left is going to be held into a lien.
Okay, I'm not sure what a lien is.
So a lien is a promissory note of payment that goes to the first person that can see it, and liens are held by banks.
Huh.
So meaning the bank is going to get first dibs
Oh.
on any money owed.
Oh, like if the company owes the bank money?
Yes.
Okay. The people who had bought it and got the refund though, also I heard still have access to the game. And then the analogy that I heard about that was it's a spinning top, and once that dreidel falls over, no one's gonna be there to pick it back up and spin it again. So it's just
that exact thing.
Yeah, it's just going until it falls over, and then it's never gonna get kicked back up again.
Yep. So
It's
either
dead.
the server runners, Amazon Studios, they're either going to realize they're not getting paid and turn it off, or it's going to.
You mean the hosts? Yeah.
Yeah, the server host, or it's going to end up glitching out, malfunctioning, and just dying.
Yeah. Other funny news is that Mr. Face Punch, who also offered to buy New World, offered to buy Ashes of
Wait,
Creation.
Gary?
Yeah, Gary.
Gary Face Punch?
Yeah, Face Punch, Gary's Mod Rust guy. He offered to buy New World and Ashes of Creation. He offered him $25 million, I think. He really wants an MMO, doesn't he?
Clearly.
Hmm?
Well, I wouldn't want a Seeking Foundation.
He'd want the whole thing. And then he could probably rehire Steven, because that game is Steven's baby. And if anyone else were to make it that weren't Steven, it wouldn't be the game that it was intended to be. Wow.
I have a video you need to watch after this, because it's the exact opposite of what happens when somebody funds a game that they want made, and it comes out and you've never heard of it.
What?
I've mentioned it once or twice before, but you've never heard of it.
Okay.
It was an Xbox 360 exclusive.
Oh.
Or Xbox exclusive.
Anyways, so adding to the original thought of if we can believe him at face value,
Yes.
the other side of that coin.
Also, really quickly,
Uh-huh.
the fact that they said that there was no council, then they made a council,
Yeah.
but didn't tell the developers that there was a council.
Yeah.
So they were working for a council without knowing.
Right. So the other side of the coin is that there is no board of directors, and he's just lying. And there is a clause in the Kickstarter for the game that says, if this game does not release on Steam, we will refund all the Kickstarter backers. So the thing that people are claiming or saying that what he did is that, okay, it came out on Steam. It's been 5 weeks since it came out on Steam. All right, great. Now let's all quit and run away with the money. And since we released it on Steam, then we don't have to. This clause that we wrote into the thing as a promissory to all of our backers does not have to be refunded.
All they did was deliver an MVP.
MVP.
Minimum viable product.
Yeah, it would barely even that. It was still technically an alpha.
It's still a viable product.
Yeah.
In technical terms.
What else was I going to mention on that? Forgot. No, yeah. So if it is now owned by supposedly a Chinese company or something that bought the rights to it and then was going to lie everybody off, people are thinking that they're gonna like hold on to it and sit on it for a couple of years until all this is forgotten, and then they're gonna make new graphical assets and then ship it out like a Weekend at Bernie's, which is the other analogy that I heard.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be a zombie version of its old self, pulling the strings.
Mm-hmm.
Who has never heard of Weekend at Bernie's? We're old. I mean, I'm sure people know that reference. But that movie was what, from the 90s?
The first one, and I think I caught the second one halfway through on TV.
That movie was so stupid. I love it, though.
Also, you want to talk about foreign entities that own a lot of stuff? Tencent.
Yeah.
I recently watched a video. They're making not one, not two, but 3 cozy life sim games.
Gotta hit that
and
modern market.
They're all going to be free to play and with some gacha elements.
Oh, I bet. Because that's the thing to do.
Those ones are like, I would not give it the same grace as Where Winds Meet. Where Winds Meet, you can gacha cosmetic character outfits.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect the gameplay at all. In this game, these games, they're cozy life sims where you decorate everything. That is the gameplay. The gameplay is the furniture and the clothing and everything.
I don't vibe with that. I find that boring. I want to min-max skills.
Yeah, you can do that in Winds Meet. We should get back at that at some point. I'm just taking a break because nobody else is playing it.
Yeah. Well, we're all playing Gorgon now.
Well,
so
let's talk about Gorgon then.
Yeah. So Ashes of Creation went to bed and then shat all over it. Right?
Like a certain lawsuit with celebrities.
Yeah. My dog stepped on a bee. Anyways, Gorgon came out like on the 28th. And then, like 3 days after Project Gorgon came out, the news about Ashes of Creation shitting the bed hit the news cycles, and then it hit the fan and exploded all over the wall. And then so everyone's like, "Well, this MMO that I've been waiting for a decade for, was saving myself up to, was looking forward to putting all my time into it. Now I have..."
You were selling it to us.
Yeah, now I have all this void of expected thing of what I wanted to do is now empty. Let's fill it with something. What just came out is this game that's got no classes. It's got lots of skills. It's by EverQuest 2 and a bunch of like Asheron's Call people, like people who know what the fuck they're doing, and the quests are fun. The actual dialogue is witty and funny. The guy's like, "Well, all right, well, I just taught you how to teleport, so all you gotta do is recall." Well, if I recall, I'm gonna recall to the teleporter that I just attuned myself to. Well, why'd you do that? Now you can't get back to the mainland. Well, because you told me to attune to this teleporter. Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, that type of writing.
How about the first guy? The first guy that won't let you read his book because he's all sad and depressed, so you give him some happy juice.
Yeah, I give him some happy juice made out of mushrooms. Mycelia.
Mm-hmm.
And you get experience for dying.
Yeah.
In different ways. You have to die in different ways, too. If you die in the same ways you did the last time, it won't count. You don't get any experience for it. So I need to drown myself.
And I think each version of the monster also counts.
It's...
because I died to 2 different the fish people.
It's the different types of damage. So slicing, piercing, poison, crushing. I need
magic.
Magic, acid. I need to die by drowning. This is my next one on my list. It's the only one that I know for sure that I haven't died by yet. Otherwise, I think I might have died by burning. Actually, no. I need to blow myself from a sheep. I need to have a sheep blow me up. I need to go and talk to an exploding sheep. That's a reference.
Sis Boomba.
No, Worms.
Oh,
Yeah. Worms Armageddon, Worms whatever. I'm pretty sure all the Worms games had exploding sheep.
wasn't there a one of the Warcrafts that had exploding sheep as a gag enemy you could summon with the code?
I think you just had to click on the single sheep over and over again.
That's what it was.
Ah, there he goes. There you go, Aiden. Hi. Oh, by the way, this is Off the Paw. I'm Happy Wolf. I'm very excitable. I just had coffee. It was hot, so I'm a bit warm over here. I've got the vapors.
I've had cold coffee and my windows down.
Oh, you've got ice, baby.
Well, it's warming up now.
Yeah.
Actually,
Anyways, this is Omeyu. He's a good
That's
green.
happy.
Oh,
Happy beans.
Happy beans. I'm gonna touch you. Boop.
I don't have beans.
Happy beans. Anyways, there's still a lot of news this week.
Yeah.
Oh, someone took my name on Project Gorgon, so I had to go in with a different name.
Fox Slug, yeah.
Mhm.
Your little weird little eyeball thing.
It said that somebody had my name reserved who was a VIP, is already using my name.
But you gotta find them and ask them what the heck.
Yeah, I should go in onto the. Actually, I
'Cause
don't.
it's Wolf with a U.
Yeah.
It's Wolf with a U.
Yeah, on a small indie MMO with maybe 1,000 people before the launch, and so now it's hitting like regularly 2,000 people every single day. And if you look at the Steam charts, it's like at the peak is 2,000 every single day at peak times, and before that it was like anywhere from 200 to about 500. Launched before the news from Ashes of Creation, it was at about 600 to 800, and then after the Ashes of Creation thing, it bumped up to 1,600 to 2,000 every day.
Which about those numbers, and I'm gonna probably have you link the video for this one in the description.
Oh yeah, remind me.
Mug Thief talks to the CEO of Splitgate.
Oh, I never played Splitgate.
Had a full-on interview. I tried a little bit of the original back in the day. I didn't try the new one yet, but they talked about the numbers and that basically most of their player base was actually on Xbox and PlayStation. That Steam is their weakest one, but like they talked about how the math numbers work for that, and like you see current 2,000. But there's probably double that for the people that only get on the night or evenings for a little bit. So you have at least 4,000 players actually, and that's like Splitgate Arena, the remake they did. Like you can get on. It's not booming like Arc Raiders, but he says like there's enough players there that you can get a match, have fun.
Yeah, at least.
And that's what they're fine with that.
I noticed when I was playing Predecessor again a couple of days ago that 80% of the players were all on PlayStation.
Oh, and this is also like he has like a sensible logic of like if you can retain 60% of your players from your honeymoon period, that's good.
Yeah, that makes me curious.
So
I'm gonna look. Keep talking.
It's like a 40-minute interview that I'm gonna have you link it. But yeah, it's worth a watch. Definitely go watch it. Mug Thief actually does really good content. But yeah, like specifically this interview.
Do you have anything else new?
Well, on a quick side note, the No Players Online ARG is in its current state solved. Part 1 is the only thing that exists. They are actively developing Part 2, and apparently the Game Jam version also had an ARG, but they wanted to make this one bigger.
Why can't I click on this? There we go.
But yeah, they basically got a thing from the actual developer people saying like, okay guys, you solved it. You can take a break. We're working on it.
Just to talk about the honeymoon periods for things, Arc Raiders is still pushing 375,000 players at peak times on the weekend.
And what it launched to, like almost 1 million?
It launched to about 100,000 less than that. So it's only lost about 25%, if not just 20%. Between 20 to 25% of its player base is how much it's lost.
So they're an exception. They're an exception to what retaining.
It's not even an exception. They're just doing very good.
That's what I mean. They're beating the 60%.
Yeah, no,
by a great margin.
I'm sure he just said beating 60% is good, but having only
well, the guy even said he plays Arc Raiders every now and then. He doesn't even like extraction shooters, but he liked Arc Raiders.
Yeah, because it wasn't built to be an extraction shooter at first. It was built to be a co-op experience at first. Oh yeah.
Speaking of co-op, what's that one Hunt Showdown style game that's coming out that we were gonna look at? Hunger. Doing anything about that?
Not since we first heard about it. It's kind of been nose down, and haven't really heard any news about it. I haven't really been following it either, though. I'm just waiting for it to like sneak into my peripheral vision, and then we'll be having fun with that again once that shows up.
Okay.
Speaking of upcoming games, Into the Unwell. Do we want to talk about it?
Well,
are we allowed to talk about it? They didn't say
specifics.
They didn't say
yes.
Don't. They just said don't stream it, don't take pictures. But can we talk about it?
We can talk vaguely about it.
Okay.
Probably. They said just don't show or tell any specifics. Probably they'll probably be okay with a little bit of what we already know from the trailer.
Yeah, you could probably talk about
hands-on.
anything that you can see in the trailer already, right?
Yes.
So the animation is fucking phenomenal. And I like just walking, like going down the street.
If I can stop stuttering for 2 seconds.
Yeah. The music is great. I'm going to be buying the soundtrack.
Yep.
Is that too specific? How many characters are going to be in it?
Nah.
It looks like
we don't know. We don't even know yet. We don't even know yet. So no.
So no, don't talk about that.
No, it's like whatever. Because we saw the slots. We don't know if that's the final version. So
okay, so so it's a rubber hose, classic animated themed beat 'em up game, 3D brawler that you could look at visually as a comparison to either like Jackson Daxter or maybe Crash Bandicoot, but it's like an arena roguelike where you get like perks and you fight on a platform that's raised up a little bit over an ocean so that you can kick guys off of it or into the water for a quick kill. And then you beat all the guys up, you get your reward, and then you hop on a couple of rocks to get to the next arena, and then you do it again and get more upgrades.
And eventually there's a boss.
Yeah, that type of thing. And then there's also an endless mode in the subway, which we looked at. What? What? Is that too much? You want me to sip it? Okay. Gosh.
That's one playtest we can talk about that you haven't touched yet. Being and Becoming.
Yeah, I saw you playing that. I didn't really watch.
You saw Puka playing that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Blasphemous with the pseudo made-up religion type thing. And the Steam storefront page actually says this, that it's a game about breaking the prophecy.
But
so you're trying to rewrite the prophecy known as the Word that basically is trying to make certain things happen.
But if I defeat the heir, then I become the heir. And then
How
I
do you
become
know
the
this
heir
thing
to the
has a
heir.
physical entity? Anyways, it's really solid. There's a good parry, slide dash, movement to the game.
I like parries.
It's subaquatic themed, but you're still walking around and just Metroiding, Castlevania-ing around.
I've mainly been using the staff in No Rest for the Wicked, but parrying is really hard because of the way the goddamn enemies hold their fucking attacks so much.
Hold on.
What?
I went all staticky for a second. So yeah, that's fine. No, in this one it's somewhat generous with the parry timing, but you still need to learn it.
Yeah.
I think there's like an extra like 5-ish frames that permits you to parry.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like a Monster Hunter perfect dodge.
It's a half-second flash.
Yeah.
Dodges are so fine-tuned in Monster Hunter. You either get it perfect or not at all. I used to, back on the PSP...
unless you have Fade Window. Then you can
If back on the PSP, I couldn't be sure if there was iframes. I like tested it so much I couldn't like roll through things. I was like, am I gaslighting myself thinking that I can roll through stuff? Because I kept trying and I just get hit every single time. And then sometimes I do roll through the attack and I'm like, oh shit, I got iframes. What happened? I thought there weren't any. PSP.
So yeah, being and becoming has a nice theme, nice solid, like performance, and well, except for the full screen is just blurry for me for some reason, but they can fix that. That's why it's playtest.
Yeah, playtest. I like playtest. Am I recording?
I hope so.
Where's the thing at? Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's recording. Yay, recording. See, I'm gaslighting myself.
After you beat the second boss, the
in the
demo?
The
antagonist in the demo, the antagonist, the word, actually like is ripping like pieces of reality into its own form.
Oh.
So like a platform that was just a platform before. Yeah. Will turn into a spiked platform when it's in those sections.
Oh.
So it's a little bit of like the Messenger vibes where it's like two realities.
I don't think I played the Messenger yet either.
You should.
I know! That's why I can't use it for the fucking randomizers that we do. Mm-hmm. And then I picked Symphony of the Night, and then there's just like items fucking everywhere, and I can't even get to all of them.
You need to, because we're waiting for you.
I know. That's so many. Isn't Stripe finished now?
No.
No.
She logged in and got the free checks for completing the Scoutflies.
Oh.
And I need a cow from you, sir.
A cow. An exploding cow.
I need a cow. No, I think it's a tinfoil cow.
Oh, a giant cow from Earthworm Jim.
That lands on the princess after you rescue her.
Or the protagonist. Protagonist. Protagonist.
I can never remember the enemy, the antagonist's name in that game because it's so freaking long.
In what game?
Earthworm Jim.
Oh, you mean Queen Slug for a butt?
That's only her last name.
Oh, there you go again.
It again.
Good boy.
That's only her last name. Yeah, there's like 7 adjectives before that.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh god, I gotta do this again.
Yeah, baby. That's right. Do it for me.
So yeah. While you look that up, recent thing that I saw that I posted the Kickstarter trailer to called Bell's Fanfare. It definitely gives me Ghibli vibes, mixed with Link's Awakening, like trippiness of Discovery or something like that. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. It looks like it'll be fun. I might try to go for beta access. We'll see. But apparently, it's a world where this corruption has taken over this boat, and the demons of the world are immune to the corruption, so they have to purify the corruption. And it's demons being the protagonists and good guys. And they're like the little Japanese, like, red-horned Oni people.
Well, it was right there.
Did you find it?
Yeah. Psychro. I liked Psychro.
I remember that he stole the orb from the planet of the people that was scared of everything.
Yeah. Ah! Anyways, clean, pulsating, bloated, festering, sweaty, pus-filled, malformed slug for a butt.
There you go, that's the one. So it's 5 syllable or 5 adjectives.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Pulsating, bloated, festering, sweaty,
Mm-hmm.
pus-filled, malformed, slug for a butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2.
Anyway.
Anyways.
So I think I've exhausted my stories. You got any more?
I forgot! I'm playing Blueprints, and it's taking up all the space in my brain.
You gotta open up those doors, and open up the space, and
I now have 4 pages of notes.
blueprint your brain.
I have
Mm-hmm.
I have a grid of like a map of the mansion, right? Drawn out, and then I'm doing word puzzles, and then I'm also doing painting word puzzles, and then I'm also doing history lessons of the lore in the game, and then I'm also doing symbology, and then I'm also like crafting lasers, and then I'm also like associating. Oh, there he goes again. And then one of the most recent things that I've done. Hey,
Zip.
what?
Zip.
What?
Zip.
Well, you need
Zip.
to play it then. Do it the next
That was somewhat on purpose.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, come and sit. There you go. Good boy. Anyways, play it next weekend.
So then there's Nonolith demo, which you haven't gotten.
Well, I've done a little
QR
bit.
code yet.
No, I haven't.
But
Yeah,
you didn't get the Q.
I think
you
I
didn't get
found
all of
2 of them. I think I found the bottom
Mhm.
2, or it might have been the top right and the bottom left. It was either the
I
top
got
right and the
4.
Yeah, I know. Did you go to it?
4. Yeah.
Was it just the website?
Yeah.
It was
I
just
mean-
an ad?
No.
Oh, it was something deeper. It was an ARG. Keep going.
Mhm.
Oh
Not
boy.
ARG, but it. It's just a 3x3 block puzzle.
Yeah. You play some Wordle? That's basically what
What?
I'm. It's basically what I'm doing in fucking Blueprints right now.
I will go ahead and say, you know the one block that if you do it normally, it makes the rocket.
Uh-huh.
I figured out how to get past that.
I'm not sure what you mean.
So if you make the specific, shape,
The rocket, uh-huh.
the
The rocket shape.
yeah, it's always going to move.
Yeah.
So you have to find a way to make it not move.
Okay.
I figured out how.
Oh. Okay.
I think it just ends up leading you to one of the firework things, but still.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you need the
But I
fireworks.
solved it.
Oh.
Well, that's the goal of the demos to try. I still haven't gotten the top one in the red zone.
Yeah, I know. Are all the QR codes in the same world?
Yes. So you don't have to like piecemeal them together, like the Red Dead Redemption 2 spider on the map and
Ah.
going to the locations and
You're Spider.
There's actually a huge Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 cross ARG involving spider webs and all this other crap.
You know what else I got that I haven't played yet?
What?
Winnie's Hole.
You know what you gave me a while ago that I haven't played yet?
What?
Peppered.
Oh yeah? You know what else that we all got and we haven't played yet? Kletka.
I mean, technically we played that one when it was a demo.
Yeah. And I bought it for Mal for his birthday or Christmas or something like a year ago, and now it's 1.0 and we still haven't touched it. And we all bought it, but we haven't touched it yet.
If this table was our games category, shit would be falling on the floor.
Yeah, it's like my fucking house with all the board games.
You mean your house?
Yes. There's board games under the table. I bought a shoe holding shelf to put under the table because it was like the right height, and that is now overloaded.
Oh boy.
Yeah. They're creeping in from the walls again. I had cleaned up and at like maybe about a year ago, and everything was all nice on the shelves and everything fit, and they're like oozing off of the edges of the shelves now again and into the walkways. It's like fucking Zerg creeping off into the rest of the land, infecting.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, that game Iron Lung.
Well, the game, yeah, I watched the theory videos and the playthroughs and stuff.
Yeah, apparently they made a game out of that movie. Yay! Here, you want it? There you go.
I just still need to see
It's
the
stuck.
movie.
It's stuck.
Well, you live like that now. But yeah, no, the movie. I heard the movie. I've been hearing that the movie's good, but you have to have knowledge of the game to appreciate blah 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 blah.
Absolutely, yep.
Which I do have knowledge of the game. You're missing your glasses.
What happened?
Your head isn't moving.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
It took me a bit. It took me a minute. I'm still learning this thing. Yeah. So.
Anyways.
So yeah, I took my friend, who went in completely blind. He had no idea about anything about it. He didn't know it. He'd know nothing. He intentionally avoided all content about the movie. He had no idea about it. And he took his girlfriend, who the only thing that I told to her about it was that...
Go ahead.
What are you doing giving me pats?
I was fixing your ear because it was stuck.
Oh. Okay. So we brought her too, and the only thing that I told her was that it's about these people going on an expedition into an ocean that appeared on Uranus, that appeared after all planets and stars aside from Sol, our star, and all the stars have disappeared, and that's like only what is Uranus? Uranus is the only planet. Was Uranus even still there, or is it just what's going on? Yeah, so it's just Uranus.
Jupiter. That's right, Jupiter.
Jupiter's like the big spooky one that always does the stuff with, like, oh my God, Europa and all this sea, and it's got the bear.
A giant blood ocean appears.
No, yeah, but I just told her the ocean. I didn't tell her the blood part. And then after the movie, I was told that she's got a squeamish thing for blood. And that the latter half of the movie, she was like holding her hands over her face the entire time.
Oops.
Hey Joel, how you doing?
Anyway, I'll see the movie probably soon.
So yeah, it was gonna be this weekend only, and it was originally even supposed to be one night only, and it went from like maybe a dozen theaters to a couple of hundred, and to now they're going into China, and it's a couple of thousand. They're going multinational now, and they got picked up for a second weekend, so you'll have time. So don't wait, because it might not even last, but it was supposed to be a one-night special event, and they beat every single movie. It was number one for the entire weekend, except for Sunday, because everyone had already saw it by then. Because everyone who was going to see it has saw it. Yep.
Or worst case, I'll have to watch it on, digital means on computer.
Yeah, but Markiplier. Oh. So yeah, I asked my friend after we walked out. I said, "Can you tell me what the background plot was?" And it was like, "Oh, well, the aliens invaded or attacked, and they blew stuff up." And I was like, "No, see, that's why." That was my one complaint about the movie, is that they drop you in. There's no lore or world building. It's just you're just as you're more confused than Markiplier, because at least even the character that he is knows what happened. How long into from where we were watching the movie until from the quiet rapture happened? What's the time in between?
Oh, you mean from the lore standpoint?
Right. So like the point of where you're playing the game or watching the movie and when the quiet rapture happened, what's the timeline in between that?
I don't have that memorized or to detail.
I'm not sure if it was a couple of years or a couple of decades or a couple of generations. I don't remember.
I think it's supposed to be like 2050s or something like that is the timeline of the game.
The 2050s? Okay. But when did the quiet rapture happen?
In the future.
Is it 2030s?
I don't know.
They've got space stations that are pretty high tech. And then, like, they don't know how to use them. It's just tech that's gonna like break down and stop functioning because they don't.
If you think about it, it was made out of. Some inventions were made out of necessity. So I'm gonna go Star Trek nerdy for a little bit. For the one episode I can remember was the colony, the planet that was basically dying. I forget what it exactly was killing it. Leon would probably remember.
Oh, he'd probably know exactly what you're talking about right now already.
But they look like they looked like a Roman colony, basically. But they were like advancing technology, trying to like get out into space. But then one of them realized that they weren't going to be able to make a big enough rocket in time to get enough people out. So instead he uploaded his brain into a robot, and then that robot was shot up into space above the planet. The planet had died hundreds of years ago, and the robot activated whenever the Star Trek Enterprise under Picard scanned it, and it shot that guy's life into Picard's head. I've shot forward. And he lived that guy's entire life from that point until he shot the probe up into space.
I don't remember that one.
But yeah,
I was thinking you were thinking original.
No. But so like, it was the necessity of getting the knowledge of their people out into space that made him make the probe because they could not do anything else.
Yeah. So here's our memory. Remember us. Yeah. We're watching the new one. It's got a bunch of references in it.
Well, you can tell Leon I talked about an episode of Star Trek.
Oh, he'll be proud of you.
It's like one of like maybe two that I can remember. I can only remember that one specifically though because it was so unique.
Have you seen the TV series of What We Do in Shadows?
No.
We'll probably be watching that then as a family because it's funny.
Oh, boy.
And I'm not sure if oh yeah. It's done. They wrapped it up. It's like it has a definite end now.
We should look up for movie nights the order of the movies that lead into the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
I don't even know what that is.
You'd have to look up the director, and there's like 5 movies. They are not connected by story, but they are tangentially connected by theming. You can start with any one of them.
Uh-huh.
But the only one I ever saw was the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Uh-huh.
And that is the end of
the last
theming.
one.
So the whole idea is like it's supposed to go from like the miracle of youth and like wonder and all this stuff to whatever's in between to Parnassus, which is about having lived and letting go.
Yeah, and accepting death and all that.
Accepting what has happened, basically, without spoiling anything.
Oh, House was a weird anthology. Remember that?
House.
Yeah, it was the one that had the people that turned into furniture, and
that house one.
And then the rat that had the cockroaches.
And then he became a bug thing.
Something.
Like
or he just went crazy. And then the cats with the floated world.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. And that was aided by the Fantastic Mr. Fox people.
Nice.
Yeah. Every once in a while I get a YouTube short talking about Fantastic Mr. Fox, how behind the scenes stuff, or like the stuff that they did with House with the cats. It's all fun stuff. Anyways,
I think that's all the stories we. That's all the stories we. Okay.
What are you doing?
That's all the stories we got. I'm getting network hiccups.
Oh, guess what? I found out came out in Steam a while ago, and I just didn't notice.
What?
Juice Galaxy.
Oh God. I think I pointed that one out to you.
I don't think you did.
On Steam.
I don't think I heard, or if you did, I didn't catch it.
You didn't catch it.
I didn't catch it. You guys should look that up. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Just look it up. It's $5, so I went and bought it again.
Oh.
The developer's name is Fish Licka.
You know the games I've bought the most times?
StarCraft.
I bought Dust and Elysium Tale 3 times.
Uh-huh.
Xbox 360,
Uh-huh.
PC, Steam,
Uh-huh.
Collector's Box.
Oh, I had it on
then,
360 and Steam.
And then I bought Death's Gambit, original Steam release, and then they fixed the game. And then I bought the Switch edition physical that was down at my Best Buy.
I've bought at least a couple of copies of Sacrifice to give to people on physical CD-ROM.
Okay, if we're talking about gifting, and then I bought Death's Gambit 5 times.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. But I never got to give them to people because everyone else is lame and never wants to play stuff like Sacrifice with me. Plus,
you know what that is.
Yeah, the Good Old Games version is the only version that really works on a modern system, and the Steam version, which you could buy and has multiplayer, doesn't really work, but the version on Good Old Games doesn't have really working multiplayer, so
speaking of multiplayer, I know you said you wanted to choose something with the Mario 64 mod
Yes.
thingy to play together.
Yes.
Well, another one we could do, we could try to figure out now, or we can figure out later after the move.
Yes.
But Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street NES version.
Oh my
which is
god,
up to
yeah.
4 players.
Yeah, I played that before. I played that fuck out of that game.
But we could play that as a group of 3.
Why only 3?
It's not great. It's dated. And
Yeah.
it shows, but it's still fun.
Does the rock go over the zombies' heads?
Probably.
You gotta get that torch.
No, sorry, that's Friday the 13th. That's the one that has the projectile that goes over the zombies' heads.
No,
Nightmare
no,
on Elm Street
no.
is the
Oh,
one
yeah,
where you
yeah.
transform.
I don't
But
think
you have to pick who gets this transformation when, because otherwise you're just a guy punching.
Yeah, I did. Okay,
You can become a wizard, an athlete that throws a javelin, all Ghosts and Goblins.
I never played, or even watched. Okay, so I haven't seen a single Friday the 13th movie.
I have, but it's been a while.
When I was that age, I was at a daycare, and they liked watching scary movies, and they had a big box projection TV in the living room, and that was, and I didn't like scary movies because I was a little fucking baby, and so I would sit with my back to it on the little tiny, I think it was a 1 foot or 2 foot large, like 20-inch TV that had the Atari on it. This is probably a 10-inch TV, honestly. It was a little tiny thing. It looked big to me because I was little. So it was,
Yes.
it would have the Atari on it, and I'd be playing it with my back to the big TV, and I'd hear them screaming and fucking at the top of their lungs while I'm there playing Mega Mania on the Atari.
I never got to play much Atari.
Oh no! Well, I'll get you to play some of that. Oh, we need some Atari games in our randomizers.
There's only Adventure.
There needs to be more. That'd be cool if you could play like, I'm slouching. If we could play like River Raid, Pac-Man with randomizers. What?
That Reventure, or whatever that one that I played that was like, it was adventure, but it was like a horror game, and it was happening in your room with you, and you had to like do shit in the room to solve. That would be a good randomizer.
Maybe. There's a new Escape Room Simulator.
Escape Room Sim 2 or Escape
Yeah.
Sim 2, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait for that one though. We gotta wait for that one. We gotta wait for Yap Yap because we
Yeah.
got Gorgon to play.
Yeah. Too many
Because
games.
they're gonna add VR support to.
Yeah, you gotta wait for
Escape
VR
Sim
support
2
to Escape Sim
later.
2. My back hurts because I'm old. Talking about Crystal Castles.
Oh,
Adventure. Dust. Yeah, turn into
We are
dust.
dust.
We are Roger Rabbit speech text boxes. What?
Anyways,
Dust. Dust in the air. What am I doing here? What are we doing?
oh,
Are we doing
we've been
things?
going for a while.
Did I think we're gonna wait on. I don't know. I need to play Lort single player.
Well, I did see a notice about that. They're gonna focus on stability and content, a little bit of content. Like, I think it's mostly networking and connection sync, and then they're gonna work on the difficulty of the game.
Yeah, the difficulty
So
was a
there
bit
is-
much because we were going up that mountain and about to fight the boss, and the
When there was
Yeti.
two of us, we had a better item pull with the gold.
That Yeti.
I think the gold multiplier is not quite where it should be for more players.
Yeah, you think it needs more? Well, it gets too expensive too fast.
That's what I mean.
They just needed more playtesting, is what they needed.
Oh well.
Oh, they're probably also getting people with no lifers who are saying, "No, it's fine. We beat the game."
Oh, the min-maxers that try to go for top number one in Mega Bonk.
Yeah, those types of people, and then they're like playing through it, and then like, no, it's fine. It's the perfect difficulty, but it's actually like min maxed tuned to the top 1%.
As long as they don't listen to the point of like Final Fantasy developers, where like the whole reason why all the classes feel the same, except for like two of them, is like the hardcore raiders were saying that they needed to line up group buffs, and it's like, no, you don't.
There was a thing that I saw, and it actually really hit it home. Like how certain games update their stuff, and really radically change the game. Whereas if you change even the tiniest thing in Counter-Strike or Dota, then the fan base like has this conniption fit where you can't change that. We're used to that. The meta is so locked in that if you make any change, then the fan base gets mad at you, so you have to change it back because they're fucking toxic as all fuck. But any other game, you change something and they're like, oh, yay, new stuff. It's different. And then I'm going to come back and play it some more. Then the game's going to grow. Yay. Hi, how you doing?
Okay, this will be the last story because we got to...
Uh-huh.
I got to go eat some mac and cheese.
Oh, you hungry?
But on that, speaking of change, the reason that people think that Metroid Prime 4 and other games... that I forget the name, but there's a high up in Nintendo that is now stepping down. And he was the one that was responsible for a lot of things, but his first project apparently was Link's Awakening. Which obviously, that still followed the Link's formula but had its own whatever. But so that's a classic. But apparently he was the one responsible for the Legend of Zelda games that came out on the Switch and Metroid Prime 4. And he was all about changing how things worked to try new things. So basically he was changing the games for the sake of changing them.
To be something that they're not.
Because that was his ethic.
Yeah. Yes. Well, it worked for Zelda. Except that people didn't like the breaking weapons. That was the only complaint that I heard about Zelda, is that people didn't like the breaking weapons.
Because they broke way too easily.
Yeah, because they're made out of paper.
And then the solution that they put in Tears of the Kingdom was, okay, your sword's about to break. Let me glue this rock to it. Okay, now it's stronger.
Okay.
Also, the fact that they encouraged you to build things. I watched some of the Tears of the Kingdom. Was like, I made a flying airplane. Like, this isn't Zelda.
Yeah, it's not Zelda anymore. Anyways, yeah.
That's Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts.
I mean,
and even that game wasn't accepted by the Banjo-Kazooie fans because it wasn't Banjo-Kazooie.
We're getting the thing soon. You're playing Hat in Time. I need to play that.
Play what?
Hat in Time.
Oh, you can play that one co-op.
Oh yeah.
There's a mod that lets you play the story in co-op.
Oh good. We should do that then sometime after a bunch of other shit.
Okay.
I've got 51 Days to Mars, or 31 Days to Mars, or however many it is. That is a local co-op thing that I'm waiting to do with you. And then I've got Heavenly Bodies, which is the physics-based spacesuit men thing, grabbing on stuff and doing stuff.
Yep.
I'm waiting for that with you. And then...
Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
I've got that set up. We played it. It's fucking great. My mom has fun with it, and we're always yelling at her to shoot at the fucking asteroids that are about to hit the ship. Yeah. It's all good stuff. It's all super good stuff.
Anyways,
life is exciting.
Food calls to me.
Go get your phone. I'm gonna
Okay,
give
bye.
fine. Okay, bye. This was off the paw. Look, there's my paws right there.
We've been talking for a bit, but that's all the news we had for this week.
He's hungry.
I'm hungry. Gotta feed my belly. It's my chest. Belly's down here. Although that's not my belly. Anyways.
Go lick a unicorn's neck.
Go play with Winnie's hole while I eat.
Well, I'm gonna play with some hole.
The Blueprints hole?
Foxhole.
That weird guy in Gorgon?
No, foxhole. Leon.
Oh.
He wants attention. I think he's home. I can hear him walking around out there. He had a
Okay, well you get
he had a day at work, so he needs to get some attention, and then I'll come back after that. Okay?
Get the attention, and then
Hi, podcast people. Get hearing about personal life
Bye.
things. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay, we're doing okay. Now.